Okay, well, hello. Greetings on this Thursday. We were planning on having a Mike Ingram live directed between Mike Ingram in Washington and me in Houston, Texas. A really cool live stream TV episode of Throwback Thursdays. However, Magnificent Mike is snowbound. They're having a whole bunch of snow up there in Washington, and so he's out shoveling, and he's like his power's going in and out. So, Mike, stay safe, stay warm, and we're gonna push the live TV show. I always yell. I don't know why I yell. I have the microphone right here. I'm so used to doing school assemblies, with 1,000 kids. So if I'm yelling, you send me a text say, "Hey, Mark, you don't have to yell. The microphone's literally 2 inches from your mouth." Mike and I will push the hi J Doug. Mike and I will push the live stream, the Throwback Thursdays, until maybe tomorrow or Saturday. Whenever he can has power in 90 minutes. I'm not sure what time. Jack Pallet, hello Jack, all the way from San Diego, California. I am sorry, Jake, that I missed you at the San Diego Comic Con, buddy. I saw you were there. I'm sorry that I missed you. Matt Edwards, hello on YouTube. Zayu, hello on YouTube. J. Doug, my fellow sailor, how are you on Facebook? I'm so happy. This is the happiest hour of my day is when I get to spend it with you guys, drawing and igniting our creativity, launching our joyful imagination. It's day 11, so it takes, from what I remember, from what I've read, and from my life experience, it takes about 20 days to get into the habit. And so I'm feeling this, getting into the groove, getting into this, and I know, I have the instinct that I gut feeling. I know we're going to beat this for 199 days. This was my last one drawing a day challenge. 199. Well, I'm going to have a book out after this that's going to say 365 or 363. I might miss a day or two, but I'm not going to stop. Okay, I leave it up to you guys to hold me accountable. If it's getting close to midnight Central Time, you need to start sending me notes and emails saying, "Hey, that we got to get a 5-minute live or something." Hello, Fatima. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Brain. Brain O'Brien, hello. YouTube, good to see you guys. Now, if you're watching the recording, or if you're on live with me right now, and you haven't done any of the days, we're on day 11 right now this is episode what? Episode 123. 123. If you haven't done it, it's okay. You start today and just do one lesson a week, do one lesson a month, whatever fits in your schedule. If you want to go every day, great, but don't let that pressure. Don't Just have fun. This is a joyful, fun, creative challenge. Okay, so if you want to try to just make a challenge of once a week drawing with me, that's great. Just think by the end of the year you'll have over 50 drawing pages in your sketchbook. Let's say you want to do once a month, you'll have 12 awesome pages. So whatever you have the energy for, whenever, as I put in the description. Whenever you feel that pencil power, imagination, energy bubbling up, then grab your paper, grab your pencil, and join me or watch the recording. So we're going to do a bunch of cubes today. This is from 190 Days of Drawing. We're going to, of course, feature Mark. You can draw in 30 seconds. And we're going to use this page right here. We're going to draw these boxes, and I'm going to draw a couple flying boxes. I'm going to do a little combination. Now, just a note here. Two things. One is I'm going to say this a couple times. I'll say it now and at the end. If you're ordering, you can draw in 30 seconds from Amazon. Be sure to get the green one that looks like this. There's several that are you can draw in 30 seconds. Learn to draw. I'm sorry. It's 30 days. There's a bunch of 30-day ones, and I'm getting emails from people. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's not this one that people are confusing. It's this one. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, it's this one. people are sending me emails saying, "Hey, we ordered your book, but we got a different author. Make sure it's orange. Make sure it has the eye on it." There's a couple that are very close in the title, and they're sponsored. So if you type in "You Can Draw in 30 Days," their lessons will pop up first. Their books. Even if you type in Mark Kistler 30 Days, theirs will pop up first. I've got to figure out how that whole sponsoring thing works. I have no idea. If you know how that works, let me know. I might want to make sure that my book pops up when you type it in. So anyways, if you're looking for this book on Amazon, be sure you get the orange one. Also, I'm getting emails from folks who they're trying to become members of my Draw 3D page here, my Draw 3D site. They want to join the 1,000 families I have on draw3d.com, but accidentally they go to draw3d.online, and it's a whole different company. I've been with this for 15 years. I don't know how many years that maybe they've been. They haven't been around as long as I have. I mean, they're drawing. Their lessons are for photorealism. It looks pretty cool. It looks great, but people are signing up for that, saying, "Hey, these aren't the lessons. I wanted your lessons." So make sure that when you go to Draw3D, put .com. Look for the orange. Look for that logo. Okay. So I guess imitation or people copying me is the highest form of flattery, right? So for the books and for the website, I wanted to be get angry or frustrated, but they're great books, and it's a great website. Just if you're looking for my books or my website, be sure to get the right one. All right, that's just a word to the wise. Let's get going here. Got my paper, got my pencil, got my eraser, I got my dusting brush. So let's get going, okay? Remember, our goal is to go from drawing flat to drawing in 3D. This is a great drawing. It's a good drawing. It communicates a house. It just communicates a donut. Drawing is visual communication. That's successful at doing that. I want to give you the option to draw in 3D, the option and the confidence and the skill to make it. This is good. This is brilliant. This is fine. This is wonderful, delicious. All right. So let's get going here. Hi. Hello, Dar McCartney. I'm going to lean in because my glasses are terrible. Genghis Khan, how are you? To the Mark Kistler tribe. Thank you, Leslie. YouTube. The Muma. Hello. You made a live. That's awesome. I'm going to try different time zones to get more people involved. Oh, let me see here. Screen Print Paul, if you're on there, he suggested that I always challenge you guys to get two of your friends, two different families to join you in order to reach my goal. Thank you for subscribing. I want to get 1 million subscribers and participants to my YouTube and Facebook and X and Instagram on 2024. And we're almost to 41,000. We're at 40,800. So we only have 960,000 more. And with your help, I know we can do it. All right. Hey, Bush, how are you? Hello, Dar. Let's get going. All right. We're going to draw. I'm going to start with my title up here. I want to put the letter. We're going to put day 11. I'm going to write this in kind of an interesting way. I'm going to start lightly. I'm going to block it in. Let me zoom in just a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to do day. So I'm going to block this in. I'm going to write day 11 in a kind of an interesting way here. I'm going to put these little hands. I want to draw hands here. And then I want to put some hands coming up here. So I'll put hands here, and then I'll put some more hands here. And day 11, so I'm going to draw a thumb. So I'm going to draw two hands here. There's a thumb, and then there's a little sleeve. And then on this one, I'm going to put a thumb here, and I'll put 5 more fingers. So there's 10. Right, and there's a little sleeve here. I learned how to do that from my teachers who taught me how to draw, kind of like the Disney hand. Plus, we have to have one more coming in here. You have to have one more coming in here. I'm going to put one more here. So I'm going to put the little thumb. And so this is day like 11, right? Okay, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Day 11. Ah, so clever, so clever. So I'm going to make this like a day. Put some sun, some really some long and some short, okay? Put some long and some short, like that. Like this is the sun, the day, right? Some long. I'll do a variety, okay? Day 11, and to make that look bright, I'm going to use a little shadow down here. All right, I'm going to put my glass on so I can see. Hey, there's Paul, Screen Print Paul. How you doing? I just told him about your comment, Screen Print Paul, how you suggested I have everybody invite 2 families to join you every night. We're going to get to my million subscriber, million participant goal. Oh, yeah. Leslie Gable, I just sent you a package, Leslie Gable. You got your book coming to you. Hey, Atomic, how are you? Don't worry about being several days behind. Pick it up from where we are now and go on. If you have time to go back, that's fine. You know, this is, we're just having fun. This is a joyful challenge. Don't stress. Just do what you can and get as many pages as you can. Let's just see how many pages you have by the end of 365 by December 31st. Okay. Doesn't have to be consecutive. I'm going to try consecutive, but it doesn't have to be consecutive. Don't pressure yourself. Woohoo! There you go, Leslie. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to my lesson here. I love your comments. I love your comments. How's my audio sound, you guys? Does my audio sound okay? I'm still using this old mic. You can see I'm going to put that. It's going to be a fun one. We're going to have a little title here, and then I'm going to have. See how I go dark? I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. See what I do is I go dark, and I come out here lighter. See that? I'm going to make that day really radiate out here. Make sure it's there. Challenge accepted. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, look at Screen Print saying I have to lean in to see what he's saying. I'm going to list out on paper family and friends' names, and then I'll start sending them a text, email, and mention this on Facebook. Make sure you put your drawing. That's great. Make sure you post your drawing with that to let your family and friends in your social media tribe. That'd be awesome. Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm and helping me reach my dream, right? My dream. 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers. That would be so awesome, getting that much creativity and joy and just imagination percolating around the world. The world needs more joy. The world desperately needs more imagination and more creativity. So let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's draw our way. Let's draw our way to that place. All right. I'm going to put now, what am I going to do underneath this D here? Should I put a shadow or should I do a dark day? I think what I'll do is I'll just do a gray D. How's that? Not a black D, but I'll do a gray D. All right, so we're at day 11. Here we are, day 11 of 365. Okay, let's see here. Imagine. That's right, imagine. Imagination, manifestation. Oh, that is from Dan Fraga. Imagination, manifestation. I'm going to write that down. Imagination. That's a great one. Dan Fraga from Couch Doodles. Imagination, manifestation. I hope I spell it right. Manifestation. Tell me if I misspell it and I'll fix it. There we go. Imagination, manifestation. 1 million participants. I got to lean in here. You're recruiting some kids from your youth group. That's great. And your grandson. All right, let's get going. Today's lesson is about boxes of flowers. The reason I'm going to draw boxes of flowers, I'm going to draw a box here. I'm going to do 4 boxes, so leave room for 4, okay? I'll put one here, one here. That makes sense. I'm going to put a box. I'm going to put one here, one here, one here, one here. 4 boxes. So this box, I'm going to put 2 dots far apart. Put your finger in the middle. Put a dot above and below your finger. Atomic is asking about Hannah Montana. Did I work with Miley Cyrus? Yes, I did. There's a story about that whole experience. The beginning of You Can Draw on 30. There's actually a picture of my daughter and Miley Cyrus right there in the beginning of You Can Draw in 30 Seconds. It's a fun story. It's a fun story. But I taught her and all the cast, the children cast members of The Sweet Life and Zach and Cody, and Which is a Waverly Place, and Hannah Montana. I taught them how to draw. That was their art curriculum, because all the children actors, they had to they couldn't work between 12 and 4, I think it was, and they had to have homeschooling during that time, and I was their homeschool art curriculum. Okay, go figure. Isn't that wonderful? So that was cool. Yeah, and you can read more about that story. Now, put 2 dots right across, put your finger in the middle, put a dot. My daughter got to go on stage in Houston, Texas with Miley Cyrus and her band during their sound check. They had a huge sellout crowd. Miley Cyrus was 15 at the time. And I sat on a little golf cart during we were the only ones in the arena with her mom and her dad, and Miley was up on the stage with my little daughter, 7 years old at the time, in her band for, I don't know, hour and a half sound check and rehearsal at Reliance Center, and we were the only ones. Well, there was cowboys that came in every now and then because it was during the rodeo, the Houston rodeo, and so I was on the golf cart next to the golf cart of Hannah Montana's mom and her dad, and we were just talking while they were up there dancing on the stage, and we were all by ourselves in this huge arena. We were in the dirt, area, and the steer, big horns, right, were on the outside running. They would take in a group, and there were still, even though there was 28,000 7 and 8 year olds dressed just like my daughter in pink boots and pink hat and cowboy hat and all, Miley Cyrus shirts on stage, 28,000 kids waiting outside to come in. They had to get the steers from the rodeo from one place to another, so they had to come through the rehearsal. And the cowboys were on horses, kept them on the sides of the arena. It was really, really fun. It was really cool. Really, really cool. And I remember I made Miley a bunch of little drawing. I brought her a new sketchbook she can use, because she had told me she liked to draw on the airplane when she's flying to cities. So I brought her a sketchbook, and I drew up a bunch of little special lessons for her that she could draw on the plane. So that was fun. She actually, I don't know if you've ever seen. Do you ever see my book, The Draw Squad? Let me see. I don't know. Though it was the Draw Squad. It's the one with all the pencils and pens. I wonder if I have that. I wonder if I have that book here. I don't think I do have it handy. Well, ask me again another day, and I'll tell you the story about. I made Miley Cyrus. Whoop! Everything's falling. I'm looking around, and everything's falling. I made Miley Cyrus a duplicate of the jacket that's on the cover of the Draw Squad. She liked the cover of the Draw Squad. So I'm going to do 4 boxes here. All right, so I'm going to do another box down here. 2 dots. We're going to draw 4 boxes, okay? About the same size, 2 dots. Make sure these dots are close together. All right, I'll do another box here. All right, we're going to draw 4 boxes. These are going to be really cool. And they go uphill. I'm going to darken these in here. It said during my Atomic on YouTube is asking me. I gave her it was the jacket. She was it was actually from what I recall. Okay, from what I recall, Uh, Miley Cyrus had, during one of our conversations, asked me for the Draw Squad jacket because she loved the book so much during her lessons at the Hannah Montana studio, and she wanted to wear the jacket when she and the Hannah Montana band were playing for Good Morning America, New York City. And uh, the jacket that I had, um, it wouldn't fit her, so I made her a special tailored, really cool pink leather jacket with all the pencils and everything. It was really neat. And uh, from what I understand, she wore that jacket on the Good Morning America. That's pretty cool. The Draw Squad. It was the draw. I had a big patch of Draw Squad on the back. All the pencils on the sleeves said Miley's Pencil Power, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. All right, so now we're going to put a down here. I'm going to draw a box that's flying. So these are going to be 3 different boxes, and down here I'm going to draw a separate box. Okay, I'm going to shape it in here. I'm going to draw this foreshortened 2 dots. See this? 2 dots close together. I'm going to be looking up at the box. See this? See, this box will be flying. See this? Okay, we're going to draw. All right, so this box will be taken off, and I'll kind of sketch in where see, I start really light. I start light, shaping and molding a couple little, now I'm going to put some, I'll finish that in just a second. All right, so we have day 11. We have our 4 boxes, and this is going to be a box of flowers. Now, this is one of my most viewed YouTube is the box of flowers. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm on my phone, and I'm going to go to YouTube, and I hope you guys subscribe to my YouTube. Right there, subscribe. Thank you. Get your friends and family to subscribe. And I'm going to go to my channel. So here's my channel on YouTube. And 40,000, what is that? Almost 41,000. 40,080, I guess that is. 40,000.8. Yeah, we're live. See the little button there? It says live. That's cool. I didn't know. I've never seen that before. All right, so we go to videos, right? Here's videos. And I want to go to the most popular of my video. Here it is. This one's been watched 291,000 times. Can you believe that? 16 years ago, this was one of the very first videos that I created, how to draw flowers in a box. It's 8 minutes long, and I remember I was so nervous, and I really wanted to, but I had no idea that it would be watched by 291,000. And then the next one was how to draw sharks is 122,000, and the cylinders. This is just really, really neat. 16 years ago. Can you believe that? All right. So the flowers in the box. I'm gonna darken this in. I'm gonna draw this flap coming down. I'm gonna follow that line up here. I'm gonna zoom this in. I'm gonna draw that flap. I'm gonna erase this line. And then I'm going to draw this flap down here. I'm darkening the lines here. I'm going to draw these flaps. I'm using the alignment. Remember, direction northeast and northwest. All right, that goes uphill here. All right. Remember these lines, direction northeast and northwest. And then, well, just to remember, this is in the back of the book. This is what we're doing. This is a regular compass. This is a compass flopped over. These are the positions we're using: northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. We're gonna be doing that every day. You're gonna get sick of me saying northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. I'm gonna pop this open over here, and then I'm gonna pop this one open. I'm using parallel lines here, okay? Now, how are you guys doing? Give me a 1 through 5 of how you're drawing doing. If you're drawing with me, give me a thumbs up if you're drawing with me. Give me a thumbs up. Remember, if you're just logging in, that's just fine. That's just fine here. I'm going to draw flowers coming out of here. I'm going to draw flowers bursting out of the box here. These flowers going every which way. Isn't this fun? How are we doing? Oh, getting thumbs up from Leslie, from Genghis Khan, Parallel Lines. from Atomic. If you're drawing with me, give me a thumbs up. Give me some kind of comment. I love that you're drawing with me. And remember, please, I didn't see any postings from yesterday. When you do a drawing lesson with me, please go to YouTube or go to Facebook and post it in the comments of this lesson. Now, I see some of you started posting to Pound Mark Kistler Live on Instagram and on X. So try that if you want to try that. Pound Mark Kistler. I think that's what we're shooting for right there. We're going to go pound if you're on Instagram. If you want to share your drawings on that, Mark Kistler Live. I think that's what we're going to go with. Pound Mark Kistler Live on Instagram and on X. On Facebook, just post it to your to the comments. Just post it to comments on Facebook so I can see it. Isn't that fun? Little flowers that are exploding out of the box. Flowers coming out of the box. I'm going to put some little clouds coming here. These flowers are taking off. Flowers in the box. Flowers popping out of the box. So I'm going to go and darken in this, and I'm going to shade inside. And then darken in that box. Darken in that box. Then I'm going to shade down here. Instagram. Leslie, you add him to Instagram. Add him to go to Pound Mark Kistler Live and add him to Instagram. That way I'll be able to see him, okay? And now if it's okay, I'll copy him and I'll post him onto my Facebook page. Is that all right? I like to, and I'll show them. Let's see here. Let me show you. I think I got a couple. I'm going to go to Instagram right now. And I'm going to see who's posted here. Let's see. Happy birthday to Clinton, by the way. Now, I'll go to search. And I go here and I go Pound Mark Kistler Live. Okay. Ooh, look at these, you guys. This is cool. I want to see who did this one. 5 hours ago. Look at that one, you guys. That was from Melahulium. That was from 5 hours ago. That was an exercise from week 1. And there's some fun. These are from a long time ago. These are some kids drawing on the video. This is from 2015. So, how do you know? Oh, this is fun. This was 2019. These are old, but they're great drawings. So we only have one recent one. That one's really good. Look at that. Isn't that great? Really, really good. Some great drawing. Look at that drawing. There's some really great drawings on here. Oh, look at this. Look at these drawings. Wait, look at this one. That fun, the teddy bear. These are on Instagram at Pound Mark Kistler Live. Now, I'm going to go Pound Mark Kistler just to curious. And let's see. K-I-S Mark Kistler, Kistler. All right, so Pound Mark Kistler. And yeah, there's a bunch of drawings on this one too. All right, so this one has 1,000 posts. There's the sphere, there's the fish, the dragon. There's an old picture of me as Commander Mark. These are great, you guys. These are. Look at the stacking tables. This is wonderful from January. That's from 2000. That's a good exercise. That's from 2001. All right, I'm getting distracted. Gee, what a shock. Did you ship the book I won? Yes, Sean Parker. It just shipped today. So when you get it, I want you to get all freaky on the text. Well, I got it. And Leslie Gable, make sure that you do that too, okay? I am obviously in my happy zone when I'm drawing with you guys. I've been looking forward to this all day. You artists drawing with me. That is so cool. Remember, get a couple friends to draw with you, okay? I've been getting a lot of emails and questions about my school assemblies. I love doing live school assemblies. Be sure to go to markkistler.com and look at my there's a video. It's 11-minute video, and I keep getting pressure to get it cut down to 3 to 5 minutes. So we're going to edit it down. But right now it's an 11-minute cool, fun information video about my school programs. Check it out, okay? And also, I've been getting questions about becoming a $1 a day sponsor. If if you're enjoying these lessons and you want to become a sponsor, go to markkistler.com. On the landing page, scroll down until you see this, click the button, and you can become a monthly sponsor for $29 a month. I'm going to be sending you original drawings that I make, and I'm going to be doing special feature lessons with you. We're going to planning on doing a special a small group Zoom with just the sponsors. Right now, we have one sponsor, the first one, Bruce Arbuckle from France. So if you want to become a $1 a day sponsor, attitude of gratitude, we really appreciate it. It helps us keep the lights on. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you value these lessons, and if you're enjoying them and you want us to keep going for 365 days, thank you for considering becoming an Angels Creative sponsor, a Genius Creative sponsor of one drawing a day. All right, so we have flowers popping out of the box. I'm going to put a little extra shadow down below here. All right. Hey, Lauren and Natalie, I'm glad you're here. It doesn't matter if you're here on time or not. You draw nightly, Mom and Dad. We are on day 13. That's awesome. Oh, you're ahead of me. I'm on day 11, so you guys are ahead of me. All right, so there was box one. Let's go to box 2 over here. Now this box is going to be opening this way. Okay, so I'm going to parallel lines. I'm going to make these flaps opening up this way, and then this flap's going to open up this way. I'm going to kind of arch it like it's a little cardboard box. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to draw it kind of light here to begin with. I'm going to draw this flap here, and then this flap right here goes that way. Okay, so that box is going to be opening up. You can see the inside of the box. You can even see back to the back right there. See that box popping open? And then spilling out of this box, I'm going to have flowers. I'm going to have a bunch of flowers spilling out of this box. So these flowers are just going to be spilling out of the box. Just flowers everywhere. Flower mayhem. Flowers over here. Flowers just falling everywhere. And just flowers and flowers all the way here. All right. I love your comments and your text messages. Thank you for putting those in there. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. All right. So we're using alignment, direction northwest, vertical line, curving parallel. That means there's the same lines. Parallel lines are the same. Like my pencil is parallel with the side of the paper. My pencil now is perpendicular to my side of the paper. My pencil now is parallel with the top of your screen here. Okay, you guys seeing this? I know a lot of you are going on your phone. I try to be conscious of that, and I try to zoom in close to draw these boxes. The box of flowers here. Flowers spilling out. Okay. I'm just so glad Lauren and Natalie are drawing. That's so awesome. Shout out to you guys. And Screen Print Paul, glad you're here with us tonight. And Sean Parker and all you guys. Hey, I'm here. I'm trying to recruit someone who is an expert at social media and creating or helping coach me to create those video reels, those 1-minute video reels. I know I want to do it. I just need someone to hold my hand through the process. And also about someone out there, I know one of you youngsters are geniuses with the technology of how do we I know there's all kinds of things that you can do to get more people to become aware of my live videos and my post on X and on Instagram. And I need a young genius tech wizard. Okay, that was a little age. Okay, I need a genius person, a creative genius person who's really good at the at the technology. Okay, that was coming from the grandpa here. All right, now darken inside here. You're darken down here. Shade, shade, shade. Shade, shade. So if you are a social media guru, tech genius, and you'd like to join my Spark volunteer group to help me build up this whole project, send me an email. Send me an email. I'd like to recruit you to become one of my volunteers, team members in my plan, my project, our mission here. Here, shade it. Look what I'm doing. I'm shading the side here. Shorts, yeah, video shorts. Here, shade down here. I know that there's different, names for X and for Instagram shorts and for YouTube shorts. All right, I'm going to put the shading opposite. I'm having the light coming from above on the right. So, see what we're doing? We're practicing. This is week 2. We're working on chapter 2 of the of that book right there. Chapter. We're going to do 1 chapter a week, and I'm really looking forward to see Bruce Arbuckle. At the end of the week, I'm hoping that he'll do another one. He'll do a little video movie of the 7 drawings of week 2, just like he did with. Isn't that fun? Look at I put that value in there, and I got to put shading on all these surfaces here. A little shadow on the ground, a little shadow down here on the ground here. Isn't that fun, you guys? Someone write in 1 through 5. How you doing? 5 is fun, and 1 is eh. Give me 1 through 5. How you guys doing? All right, nice depth. Yeah, we're putting that little shadow to make that look like it's picking up. Little shadow over here. Little shadow underneath that lip over here. And then maybe a little shadow under the flower. Little shadow there. Isn't that fun? All right, so we have, we got to put a little shading on this here. Look at that, I'm missing some of the shading here. Oh, we got a shade right here. This is facing away. The light, well, now the light's coming from above, but technically it's over here. All right, shade down here. This is really cool. Right now, our second week, it looks like we're averaging about 600 of you artist geniuses that watch and participate with the drawing lesson. So welcome to you guys watching the recording over the next couple days of this day 11. You go at your own pace, okay? You go at your own pace. You can draw once a week. You can draw 2 or 3 lessons in a row if you want, if you're watching the recording. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this. I'm going to have this box this way. We're going to turn these boxes in different directions. I'm going to draw this flap going this way. And now this flap I'm going to have come down. I'm going to have this flap come down here. And then this flap go this way. And then inside here, I think I'll have this flap going up here. You can barely see that flap over here. Okay? And let's see here. I'm going to make this flap back here a little more substantial. Let me draw this flap. That flap kind of curving out. So this one, I'm going to have this one going that way. Comes down. And then I'm going to erase these. See what oops, I'm out of the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Jason Schiller. Hello, Jason. Late start after Boy Scouts. Well, you're doing important stuff with your son with Boy Scouts. Don't worry, that's wonderful. And Jason, I always enjoy your posts. Thank you. Can you zoom out a little bit? Yeah, I sure can. There, see that? I'll leave it zoomed out just for a bit, but I'm going to zoom in. Hey, Leslie Gable, will you post it either to the Pound Mark Kistler Live on Instagram or X, or post your drawing to the comments on Facebook? Would you do that for me? Now this one, I'm gonna put a little character looking out here. I'm gonna put a little guy here, little guy waving, little shadow, and I have a little shadow under his arm. I'm gonna zoom in here now again. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you. It's so fun. We're live. Well, there's a little bit of a delay, but it's just so cool that I can talk with you guys and we have that interaction. Now, what I'm planning on doing is at least once a month, I'm going to do a live special Zoom Q&A with my sponsors. If you guys want to become, if you guys are enjoying these, $1 a day, if that's worth it to you, join my sponsor day. Go to my markkistlerlive.com and scroll down the landing page, and you'll see that logo right there. And attitude of gratitude. I totally appreciate your support. Thank you. And I'm gonna do a real special Zoom, and you're gonna get drawings. You're gonna be getting original drawings throughout your support. Okay, throughout your time that you're supporting me. Here, go. I guess it's kind of like what's that? There's a program. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking there was not Twitch, but there's something that kind of like that. You sponsor an artist every month, but it's on a different platform. So I figured we'll just do it with my live. Attitude of gratitude. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping Mario and I and my team. And thank you, our first sponsor from France, Bruce Arbuckle. Do I scream making hair? Ha! Catch me at the right mood, and I'll scream right now. Now that you said it, I'm a little self-conscious. Isn't that funny? Like people want me to sing, and I used to sing, Shade, 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 that Sage song. I can't even do it now. But I think I was a lot more crazy, wild, spontaneous younger. Now I just my screaming scares me. My hair scares me. So if you remind me, I'll scream again eventually. Ha! So that's a long story, long answer to a short story. That I might scream, but not now. What he's talking about is I used to scream all the time when I drew hair because my students in the school loved it. Are you guys loving the little box here? Patreon, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Patreon. I'll do my own Patreon. You guys could be my Patreon sponsors. How's that? $1 a day. Draw with me every day, $1 a day. Is that worth it? Yeah, thank you. Attitude of gratitude. All right, so there's the flap popping open. Here's the shadow. I'm loving it. All right, so we've done. I'm going to zoom out here. There's our page. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3. This is day 11 of our 365 challenge. And I'll put the title up here. Mark Kistler Live. Mark Kistler Live. L-I-V-E. Mark Kistler Live. Put little shadows back there. I love filling a page up. Mark Kistler Live episode. What episode? I forgot. Mark Kistler Live here. We're going to draw one more box. Mark Kistler Live episode. It's day 11 episode. And I'll wait till someone just gives me episode. I forgot which episode it was. All right, the date, of course, is January 11th, day 11, January 11th, 2024, episode 123. Thank you. Thank you, Genghis Khan. Thank you, Sean Parker. Episode 123. Okay. Wonderful. Now, for this one, I'm going to draw the flaps. This flap's coming down here. So this guy's flaps. And the front flap's coming down here. This guy's taking off here. And I'm going to draw this fellow. He's pointing here. This guy's like, woohoo. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have, I think I'll have him holding here. The corner. I'll move it up so you can see it. And I'll draw this. Draw his nose. I'm going to draw his arm. Here he's pointing. Yahoo! He's like, yeah, going that way. And there's his eyes. And then, yeah, there's his hair. I was going to scream, but I didn't. I was going to scream, but I didn't. All right, well, I'm going to pull this guy back here. And darken that in. Do you guys like that guy? Do you love it? Thank you. Screen Print Paul. Thank you. It's good to have you, my regulars up tonight. Even if you're just drawing for your first time or your only time, I'm just glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. These are 4 shorts and squares. Let's go over the words we're using. There's 12 words we're using. This is in the back of the book. Let's go to the book. I hope you all order from Amazon. Make sure you get the green cover right there. You can draw in 30 seconds. I hope you all get a copy. And in the back of the book, there's these charts, okay? There's the art chart. And there's the drawing compass that I'm talking about that show. And there's the 12 Renaissance words that we talk about. See that? And there is the 99 pencil power levels, okay? We talk about those pencil power skill levels a lot. Right now, we're working on chapter 2, which is this one right here, all the boxes. We did chapter 1 next week. That's next week's chapter 3, and next week will be stacking tables. So this is coming up next week. A little sneak peek, and see that? That's another version. Let me zoom in. Isn't that fun? We're going to draw stacked tables. Yahoo! And we're going to talk about placement. We're going to talk about foreshortening. We're going to talk about the drawing compass some more. We're going to talk about overlapping. I don't know if you can see it. My eyes are not that focused right now. This is chapter 3 for week 3. Overlapping, there's Renaissance words and defining 3D. We'll talk about shadows. It's going to be a lot of information this week. We'll talk about developing your own drawing style. The whole thing about drawing style. Then we'll be talking about the orange pencil skill level. See that? The orange pencil skill level. Stacking tables. A lot of fun stuff to look forward to. And then here's all the embellishments. See this? All these pages. See that? These are all embellishment, taking the idea and going crazy. And of course, pictures of all my students. So that is coming up next week. So this is day 11. And we have, this is Thursday, right? So we have to have a few more days. I'm going to draw action lines coming out here. And here, hey, the art chemist. I have to lean in so I can read it. Thank you so much. Look, I'm reading this nice note. You're 40 years old. I hope you're drawing with us. I hope you're drawing. What show did you're 40? I bet you watched this one, right? At 40. If you were 30, I would probably say you watched Imagination Station. You probably watched this one. You probably watched this one during the 80s when I was on TV with Bob Ross, LeVar Burton, and Mr. Rogers and all those fine folks. All right, here, I'm going to shade. I want to shade or underneath here, underneath that flap here. I'm going to give it shading all the way across. Thank you for that nice comment. So this is, we're continuing chapter 2, and you can draw in 30 seconds. Okay? And then now this is a little bit darker. See what I did? I'm doing different values. See this? I'm doing like a lighter. I'm doing several passes, several layers. Because I want to darken. I like the nook and cranny. See, I like it really dark underneath there. Isn't that cool? Aha! What if you're 62? I'm 60. Oh, because of that's comment. I said I'm looking for a young guru. Okay, I put my pencil in my mouth on that one. I'm looking for anybody who has the energy and the talent. How's that? Grandpa. That's a grandpa thing. All right, the Rushmore of the 80s PBS. That's right. Shade down here. Here, draw the. Look at that, the puff clouds. I'm going to make it a little darker underneath here. You see, it's looking too much the same value. And so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make it a little darker. I want to come in here and I want to put another layer of a little darker down here. Use my finger. See that? You can use your finger to blend it a little bit. Oh, you're 62. What show do you watch? That's a good call. I'm guessing it's a Secret City. I'm guessing. That was a guess. I'm guessing it was a Secret City with the age. Usually 40, 50. So you were my age. I'm 60. So I was 19 when we first started writing the show when I was 20 years old when the show began airing back out of Maryland Public Television back in the 80s, the mid-80s. All right, well, there you go. You guys check that out. Isn't that fun? That was really cool. That was a whole page. We practiced using foreshortens and cubes, boxes, hollowed them out, have flowers spilling, have flowers flying, have a little guy critter here, and we have the date. So that's it. That's our lesson tonight, guys. Thank you so much for drawing with me. Thank you to Bruce Arbuckle for sponsoring this episode. Appreciate it. Remember, I want you to draw one drawing a day, every day. Why? Because drawing is fun, it's motivating, and it's inspiring. Yeah. I had some questions about the DVDs for the movie. DVDs will be out, I believe it's February 6th. You can pre-order them from my website, markisler.com. Goes over to Amazon, okay? All right, guys. Thank you guys for drawing with me. You're wonderful, amazing geniuses. Stay cool. Stay joyful. Be nice to each other. Remember, tomorrow invite 2 friends to join you. And I'll see you guys later. Mwah! I love you.